There we go. God, I need a dedicated streaming setup. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm guessing you guys can hear me now because the little sound thing's bumping all over the place, yes? Okay. Alright, so to repeat what I said in the past 3 minutes that I was muted because I'm stupid. Alright, so I've got 2 objectives for the night. Since the gang's all here, Mark is always here, and Shape Daddy's sleeping in the other room, but that's okay. I plan on, first of 2 things, getting Noodle's brain, or not his brain, but his eyes, his seeing eyes hooked up to the computer so that I can add his vision to my OBS. What does that stand for again? I don't know, Open Broadcast System? Whatever. Basically so that I can stream directly from his head from now on, or whenever we're working on getting him to walk, you can actually see what he's seeing. This will be interesting because in the future when he can actually walk around the backyard, you can see what he sees in the backyard through his eyes. So I think it's important that at this point in time I at least get that set up, so that won't be too hard. The second thing that I'm gonna get off the ground is me and Noodle's other parents decided that the next step to getting him to walk independently is going to involve really understanding how to implement his accelerometer in a meaningful way. So that's going to involve reading the values coming in from it, smoothing them out, like sampling meaningful values, filtering out the outlying kind of stupid values, and then adjusting the code that we have accordingly so that it functions well. So Noodle's brain, which I walked away to find one, it's this mess of stuff right here. There's a thing sticking off the back. This module is it's a gyro. One of these is a gyro, and I think the one inside of his head is an accelerometer. In any case, we're gonna read some values off of this so that we can at least assess where to go from here. Like, okay, we've got values, what are we gonna do with them, sort of thing. And that's it. That's all I'm hoping to accomplish tonight, and it should go pretty fast. I mainly want to test out the Noodle vision thing. But how are you guys doing, by the way? What time is it in California? Close. I live in Las Vegas, which is kind of California. And it is 7:15. Thank you, Ron. Yes, you're correct. So it's night-ish. It's dark, so it's night in my book. But without further ado, I have all these wires here. You can't really see them, but I did just plug Noodle feet in and add him to my OBS. So if I click over, oh, bam! This is what Noodle sees right now. So, hi Noodle. So I had to like strip his beanie back a little bit and shuck him out of his I don't know. He has a bunch of blankets and stuff on him right now because he's it's winter. He's in winter mode. So I pulled his little beanie back and unveiled his camera so that he can actually see. Yeah? And that's right in between his eyes. There's a camera. Oh man, you can see it. So that is the camera that's in question. So in the future, when I stream, I actually haven't like streamed a walking session yet, have I? It's a good point. So yeah, I think from here on out, I will stream the walking sessions, and you'll be able to watch us fumble through this. I think I've only like published they're like speed videos showing like the most interesting clips over like a period of hours that we bang our head over working on his walk gait, but I don't know. I'll start making like what I attempted last spring with the whole Walking Wednesday thing a bit more public, and then you guys can sort of see us feel our way through this whole matter of fledging the child. But yeah. But yeah, he's doing good. Okay, so the next thing that I said I was going to do is I was going to I have his, oh god, his programmer here. I think I plugged it in already. Did I plug it in? Yeah, I did. Okay. That's this, or did I not? That's not that wire. It's this wire. Okay, so this thing, if I show it to Noodle, this is Noodle's Whisper Box. It's basically just the AVR programmer, so nothing fancy there. But I'm gonna upload some old code to him that did implement the accelerometer code, like the module, and the code took the data from the module and it made his beeper beep whenever he wasn't standing up straight. So if he was tilted in a direction, he would beep to let us know that he was tilting past a given threshold. So I'm going to upload that code to him, because right now I think he has like walk gait code on him, which is a good thing that I remembered that, because if I plugged him in right now, it's very likely that he would actually start trying to walk and he would tip over, and that would be bad. So I'm going to remove his beanie, his ESA beanie, from his ESA parents, and I'm going to attach him to his guide wire, and oh god, he lost his bell. Put it back. Need his little bell. Okay, and I'm going to plug his whisper box into his head. There we go. So he's not going to do anything until I actually plug his power supply into him, which is over there, so I have to go grab that. And then I'm going to have to pull up his actual, it's called Angry Noodle code. The Angry Noodle code is the oldest code that has operated Noodle from his birth, really, and it has everything in it. So everything that he's capable of doing is represented in this body of code, and one of those things, again, is the accelerometer, and it does control the beeper. The only problem is that I lost his beeper. So Noodle's voice box, his original voice box, is gone. It's lost in the lab somewhere. It went missing like right before a big exhibition at the end of last year, which was really disappointing because we got him chittering really adorably at the sight of one of his parents, because he can recognize faces now. And then we lost it. I unplugged it to kind of prepare him to go on a journey, and then before I could actually make sure it got into the suitcase properly, it went missing. So he's not gonna beep, but oh well, I'll get a new one. Uh-oh, my audio has feedback. Is this better? I don't know. I don't know. This thing's kind of weird. I thought I had it pretty well honed in a while ago, but maybe not. Aw. I send love to Europe too. God, I wish I was in Europe. I'd much rather be there. Okay. Anyhow, so the next it's a bad thing to lose your beeper, I agree. I don't know, I think he will be able to recognize himself in time. At the moment, and the only thing he can recognize are his stuffed animals in my face, but eventually, yeah, I think it would be really cool if he knew what a noodle was. So I'm going to open up that code. So if I go quiet for a second, I apologize. I'm just sort of sifting through all of the crap that's on my desktop. Mark, did I open that code? Do you remember?
Yeah, I had it just a few minutes ago.
I did. Oh god. Alright, here it is. Okay. So... here it is. I think it would be more interesting if I turned this in so you guys could see what I see. So now you should see Noodle. Yeah? The baby. And then he can see me, so that's kind of got that base covered. Yeah? He's got like a very dark, moody camera. Yeah? Okay, so I need power. I mentioned that a minute ago. There should be a connector somewhere here, but in any case, I have to still plug the power supply in, which is the power hookup-y thing is at the other end of the table. So I'll be right back, and I'm gonna grab my beer too, because it's beer o'clock here in Las Vegas. So I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back, wherever the cameras are. Where is the power supply?
I just put it all over there and set it up and plugged it in. It's all ready to go.
Oh, where is it?
Right next to the table.
What? Oh. Oh shit. Ow.
Watch your fingers.
I think I just did. Right, Mark set that up already. Okay, so as soon as I plug this in, he's gonna start wanting to walk, which is bad. I don't know if the camera can still hear me decently. If at any point you can't hear me talk, just let me know and I'll try to fix the sound gobbler. Alright. There's a thing. And it's uploading. And done uploading. Oh, I might have to unplug the programmer. It's not actually, is it? No. Okay. It's not. Okay, so that was the other problem we ran into. Okay, so Mark,
What?
this is where I need you. You get to step into the scene and help me troubleshoot this. Come here. You're gonna love my nuts. Okay, so I just uploaded the oldest code known to Noodle to his face. And it doesn't work, it doesn't do anything, and I don't know why. So that's this. So I just uploaded it using the programmer, and it said that it did it.
Yeah.
But nothing's happening, and I don't know why. And I unplugged the programmer.
I think it's designed to make his eyes change and not actually move. And move his head servo. Is his head servo plugged in?
Yes. None of the servos are going. They should all be on. They should all receive, like, a command. Enough to move. And I ran into this issue last time, like when Tony and I were mucking around with it, so. Mark
Does his legs move at all? Does he?
He's supposed to.
He doesn't pose up and stay.
I'm not sure, we might have tweaked it for ours, but I don't remember.
No, when you run this, he doesn't do anything. At all. Zero.
His leg motors are supposed to be on to hold a position. So
and he doesn't turn his leg motors on.
No, and then his head will turn and his eyes will blink. So he's supposed to emote and do like Noodle stuff, but he's not doing any of it. He's like dead.
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 And you plugged the motors in.
Yes. He's a little eye baby. Cause I'm trying to get his head to turn so that he can look around and be awake. And then we can get the values from his accelerometer so that we can do the next step.
Compass in there? Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. Let's comment out the compass stuff. Just in case.
Mark is commenting out things. Want me to plug him in?
Yep.
Alright. Plugging the baby. Oh shit. Wait. Okay, he's in. Hi.
Okay.
Nothing. So when Tony and I first started trying to get Noodle to walk, we noticed that like certain code sets from like the past just don't work at all. Like nothing. It says that they compile, it says that they upload, but like they don't do anything once they're uploaded to him. Which all of this used to work. Like you'd be able to use the serial thing and you could see his numbers doing number stuff.
Right.
And it doesn't do that anymore. Daddy's troubleshooting. Aussie Welsh says, hi Mark.
Hi Aussie Welsh.
Lord Grease Earl of Maggot says that you're a sexy man.
Thank you.
You're one sexy man.
I like when I'm sexy.
Oh, Crux is here. Say hi to Crux.
Hi Crux.
Hi Crux. How is SparkleCon? I saw you playing Hammers in the Rain.
Hammers.
I saw it. I saw proof. Did you win that match? Because I know it was the championship, or at least that's what Twitter said. Would you say lifeless eyes like a doll's eyes? Who, Mark or Noodle? I don't know. We all kind of...
What is this?
That's one of the other brains.
Does that maybe the brain for it? Maybe.
No, they're the same brain. One has an accelerometer and the other one has a gyro.
Well, that's the thing. Which one is this?
I don't know.
Maybe the chip's wrong and it's confusing it because it's in the same slot.
But all the other stuff should work, right?
No, not necessarily.
Should I switch them?
Well, that's why I'm commenting things out. I think that maybe it's this one. This is... Pololu does not put their part numbers on their stuff, which is annoying. How do they know what they're shipping? Like, they don't put a number on here. It's like got a number, but I don't think that's the number. It's like a bunch of random characters.
Crux 1, the hammer.
Oh, it's Compass 1C.
Okay.
Crappy part number. This is the compass. That is the accelerometer. That's why this is looking for a compass, and I think it's talking to what it thinks is a compass, and then it goes, ah!
Should I plug that one in?
Right? So yes, you should swap out the brains. So unplug his power, and then
Noodle.
Let's see if he perks up.
Alright, he's going to be able to see me while I unplug his brain, so this is going to be really weird. I'm sorry, Noodle. I love you. We're all here for you. Can I do this the lazy Polish way?
People are typing.
Answer.
Would you say lifeless eyes like a doll's eyes?
Noodle definitely has lifeless eyes.
He does have lifeless eyes.
That's part of his charm, though. Noodle says that he has the best eyes.
Damien says, "Oh, Tatrinoma, oh Tatrinoma, Noodle Colossus, Noodle Colossus, Noodle Colossus, Noodle Colossus."
Oh my.
I don't know if that's a reference to something. I don't read Shakespeare.
Noodle is the best.
Crux says it was very wet and the sky was broken, and he won.
Of course he won. I wouldn't expect anything else of the Jeff.
He says that was a silly Jaws reference. Wait, what? Oh, the dead, would you say lifeless eyes like a doll's eyes? Like
Oh, that's from
I guess
Jaws.
that's from Jaws.
I've never seen Jaws.
I saw it when I was a kid, terrified me. God, that was a scary movie. When you're like 10, you're like, you've broken inside for a while.
Okay, so he doesn't. His new brain isn't like mounted to anything.
404 brain not found.
He had two brains inside of him at once, so he was like
The
double
robot
brain.
with two brains.
So this one doesn't. It doesn't have like a mounty thing. So I just kind of pushed it back in his.
Crux says he has a thing he bought in London for you.
What?
He wants you to get it. You should get it.
You should come have when you're in town next. You should come over on a day and have coffee or a beer.
We have a
here.
kegerator with a full keg.
So you should come have a beer and visit Noodle and
Endless
we'll catch
stout.
up. There's endless stout. Moonster cheese.
Ooh, I like Munster cheese.
Ooh, you could wire Noodle so that it can be controlled by
Oh, God.
comments. That would be terrifying.
That's a good idea.
So people can control Noodle? Noodle is like, that's scary. He says that might be a little rapey.
Oh, the Damien's thing was a reference to a Moloko song where they raise the dead.
Oh, Moloko. I know Moloko.
What is Moloko?
It's a band.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Really cool.
I'm bad at references. I'm bad at pop culture in general. I'm a bad human. Okay, should I plug him in?
Okay.
Should I plug him in?
Yes.
Is it going?
Paulus says that he was scared of the face huggers from Aliens.
I've never seen Alien.
What?
I know. You
She's
know
never
this.
seen Alien.
You know this. You know this.
This
know
is
it.
wrong. We need to correct this summer in the pool.
Kiddie pool season.
When we do the
is
kiddie pool
upon us.
movie night. Yes, that's gonna happen.
Okay. He's plugged.
Is he
Um,
servoed?
No, he needs the power.
Alright.
Alright, you need to upload that code
Alright,
to this brain.
so we're gonna upload, and if his legs move, then at least we know that's what the thing was.
Okay, I'm gonna. Alright, 1, 2. Alright. Go. Plug.
Hold on.
Ah!
Oh, it says it does not like
Something's bad.
something here.
He's awake. Wait, I think this is the code.
Double check the connections.
Mark, I think this is the code.
It doesn't matter, we have to upload what we have.
But he's doing.
This is not happy.
No. His head's moving though. He's awake.
I don't know what that is. That's probably that is your beep tilt code.
I think it is. That's the code that we're
You don't
trying-
have a tilt beepy though.
No, because his beeper's not
You don't
there.
have a new beeper? You don't have
No.
one of the ones? You ran out of head beepers?
Here, Mark, here, make him a new beeper.
And what's the connector?
What?
What's the connector on this?
It's this one.
That one. Oh, it's one of the
Yeah.
JST connectors. Okay. So I may have to make a JST connector wire too.
Do I have?
It's probably
Yeah.
in one of those envelopes
It's one of
there.
these.
Alright, let's just take one of these out of here. You buy in bulk?
Uh-huh.
I just bought some of these for my thing. I should have just stole 2 off of you.
Yeah.
Why didn't I do that?
You didn't ask.
I thought you didn't have any. I would.
Oh, I have like a roll of them.
I bought like 10.
No, I just need one. Why are you taking 2 out?
I don't know. My brain's not wired correctly right now. All right. Tripping balls. All right.
Quit ball tripping.
Here, it's sealed. Here, take that.
It's okay.
I don't know why.
Your parents drink and work on you. It's bad.
I think my mom drank when I was in the womb. Let's see.
I think mine did too.
It was a 60s thing. Well, you're from the 90s.
And apparently...
It never stopped. It never ended.
Apparently an 80s thing
Even after
too.
all that research. Okay. I'm gonna just go this direction. I don't know why that's not uploading anymore.
Okay.
There's another issue.
He's awake. He's looking around very adamantly. Good morning, Noodle. He says, did we drink when he was born?
Hard. He's a robot. You need to drink. Like robots.
Noodle.
It's kind of like people will come to your house and make sure you're drinking while making robots.
Noodle.
There's a team, a government team for that.
Noodle. Here, so you can see Noodle. He's awake. The baby is awake. Good morning. I already said good morning to you. He's wrapped in his blankets. I guess I can unshuck him. Crux. He has a Crux patch on his blankie. I forget when you gave this to him. I don't know if it was during DEF CON or if it was during SuperCon. I want to say it was during DEF CON because that's when I had Noodle with me. And I put it on his blanket. Something like that. Issa beanie. That's the correct thing. Oh wait, I have to go get my charger because my battery's about to die. Like a G6. Yes, we have power. Okay. Deal. There. Here, now you can kind of see the dwelling space. It's okay, Noodle. Oh, good night, Lord Grease, Earl of Maggot. Lots of love from New Zealand. Oh, sleep well if you're sleeping. I don't even know what time it is there. If it's daytime and you're going out for the day, have a good day. And I'm looking at the wrong camera. I'll look at Noodle. Have a good day and enjoy stuff. Okay. Okay, so Mark is, if I tilt Noodle a little bit so that you can see the rest of the room, Mark is over there soldering over there. I'm like literally tilting Noodle with my arm so that he can look at you right now, solder stuff. It's okay, Noodle. Should face this camera towards Mark, because he's far more interesting than any of this stuff. So he's hooked up.
He is the camera.
Yes, he's the camera, right?
Oh yes.
And I've got this showing the baby and then the chat. Noodle, are you looking at the soldering doing? Yes, he says that's far more interesting than everything going on this side of the room. So the reason why all that code wasn't working was apparently this brain has something on it that makes it not work. Some parts different, because we switched this one out with the other one, and now he's running his base code fine. I have no idea why. It doesn't make any sense. But remember that first night when I was uploading stuff and it wasn't doing anything, and we couldn't figure out what the fuck the deal was?
Yeah, and it was doing weird stuff when the programmer was attached.
Yeah.
So that was that brain?
Is this brain.
Okay.
So whatever. The only thing that's different about them is the this thing.
Alright.
So whatever. Noodle, good morning. Here.
He's like, I don't want to look.
No. So I don't want to see you. Go away. Go away. Here. So tomorrow is pizza waffle day. Pancake waffle day. Pizza waffle.
Oh, right. Splatfest.
Tomorrow is Splatfest. Oh, hi, Vigray. Oh, hi. How are you doing? I'm looking at you through Noodle. Except Noodle won't hold still. Tomorrow is Splatfest, and we're gonna splat with the baby. And Mark is in the process of making Noodle a new beeper.
It's his micro beeper.
Micro baby beeper.
It's his quiet voice.
Mark just did this. Is that in focus? No. That's okay. It's a surface mount component, but Mark just soldered some, God damn it. Yeah, you can't see that. It's a surface mount component it's a beeper. It's a really, really tiny beeper, and when I plug this into Noodle's head, he'll be able to chirp. And he should chirp If he does, that means that the accelerometer is working. So back to Noodle. Do.
As I'm sure everybody is loving the camera view just randomly shifting.
Oh yeah. I'm no cinematographer. It's beeping.
See if you can settle now.
Oh, it's the brain. The brain isn't seated.
Yeah, because that has to be, like, mounted.
It's not seated in the thing. It's working though. So if I open the serial, can you guys hear the beeping?
So the dogs and cats in the room just run away.
Run! Noodle's beeping. It's a really, really faint beep though, because it's like the smallest beeper on the face of the earth. It's like micro tiny beeper. It's the one that's in the Noodle spawnlings.
You have a tiny beeper.
Noodle. Noodle, don't listen to him. Size only matters in a few contexts.
You said beeping is important.
It's not the size of your beep that counts, it's how you use it.
He says he wants to just come into a room and slap his beeper down on the table.
Okay, so if he's held like straight like this, it's silent.
Yes.
That means he's
Tilt
straight.
the noodle. Will it not go in the shoe?
He doesn't have it. There's no
mount.
There's no thing
you
on
took
it.
the whole mount out.
Yes.
This one never had
You
one.
need to
So.
make a modular.
I did. It's not
you
on
just
it
never
yet.
made a thing. You should have made two.
I didn't make two. I made one. Cause I suck. There. It's straight-ish.
Until he moves his eyes.
He's like, ah!
Told ya!
Noodle. He's like, ah. Okay, so if we open the serial monitor, will it be doing the thing?
That depends if the software is written
Did
to
you hook
output
up-
to the serial.
Did you hook up a serial port? No.
Yeah, it
You
should.
did not. No, you're using the programmer.
Oh,
It doesn't work like that.
I can't just go to.
No. It's
No?
not an Arduino anymore.
Fuck. Okay, so we can't see the values, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, did you put a serial connector on there or did you go get a serial cable? You have extra ports?
I don't
You
know.
use all your ports up?
Always, Mark.
I don't think you have enough USB ports.
What do you mean?
You don't have extra USB ports, do you? Well, I guess you can
Yeah, I do.
swap
I
the
have like 100 on this thing. Mark, I have like a hub. Noodle. Shh.
Wow, you have all my FTDI cables.
I do. I collected every single one. I got an achievement. Noodle. It's okay. He says he's scared. He says this is bullshit. Also, he is scared. What?
There will come a day when I need my FTDI cable and I will freak out because I can't find it. And it's because the Raptor put a nest of cables underneath her own desk. So now I know where they're at. Look in the Sarah space. Do the thing.
Noodles.
Unplug the programmer completely. I don't think it's printing things though.
Yeah, I don't think the code was
I don't think
written
the
to
code was
output
in
it.
Doesn't it automatically do that?
Nope.
No, you have to write the print statements.
This is a computer. It does exactly what or what you tell it to do, and it doesn't do anything else.
Where does this goes to do a thing? It's in.
Alright, go to the monitor.
Is that this?
Yes.
No,
Upper right.
this.
Oh, set the port under tools.
Tools.
Port.
Or no. Did I plug it in the wrong
Did
way?
it not?
Noodle says this is bullshit.
It may not have come up on your computer.
Kirk says, clearly you just need to buy more FTDI cables.
Yes.
Clearly.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, only $20 each.
Clearly. Right.
It's not. It's sucking.
Was it the right way the first time?
I don't think that's it. I think your USB thing is not picking it up. We'd come up as a FTDI.
He's not turning his head anymore.
Good.
No. What happened?
I don't know.
Probably knocked something loose
Yeah.
because
Loose wires and...
nothing's mounted to anything.
Okay.
Don't let Noodle blow his mind.
No blowing the noodle mind.
The black wire is the pin 1 marker. Do you see the pin 1 marker on the connector?
Yes.
That's the black wire.
Okay, now it's the correct way.
Alright. So now unplug the USB.
Noodle, you sound like a bomb. That's not there.
Okay, unplug the USB from the hub and plug it back in.
Right. Single-use unlubricated FTDI
Clear the
cables.
menu, make the menu go away, and then make the menu come back.
Not that.
I don't know.
So
Noodle.
probably your USB hub.
Your hub isn't letting that happen. That's not a thing to debug on live.
All right. Well,
So, and I don't think it'll work anyway. So
cool.
we'll do better another time.
All right. Well, mostly working. So, I guess it's been 45 minutes. That's all we really hope to accomplish tonight, is getting Noodle semi-working in this state. So he's in.
He's got a beeper now.
He can beep again. Can you hear him?
Silence of the Noodle.
I mean,
Your child is screaming.
my baby's screaming.
Do you hear him, Clarice?
Curries?
Clarice. Sorry.
Noodle. It's okay. We're gonna put the mounting thing on your head, and your brain is gonna seat inside of your noggin properly, just like it ought to. It's okay. It's okay. There. Okay.
He said he feels funny.
He says he doesn't like his brain flopping around. You need to fix that.
He said he's dizzy. He said it feels swimmy.
Show you what I'm marked. Do you want to hold this? Aim it. Alright, got it.
Oh, I got it. Just let go.
Oh god. So we added this little piece. But if I hold the brain straight, he'll stop beeping. If I bend it, it will beep forever because that's what he's being told to do. So he knows something isn't right. This is him screaming because something isn't right. So he actually knows something is wrong and he's indicating that he's unhappy. And that is the only thing he can do right now, is indicate that he's unhappy. I feel like a horrible parent. Should I just shut him off?
Yes, he said he needs to play Splatoon.
Oh, alright. Hi.
Here, take the camera.
Woo! That's forever.
Inception
camera. There we go. Okay. Okay. You're drinking my beer. Why are you doing that?
It's my beer.
No. Oh, that's my beer. Okay.
Oh, uh-huh. I stand
Alright, I've been
corrected.
drinking your beer.
You've been drinking my beer?
Probably. Okay. Okay, so we haven't eaten yet, so I think we're gonna go find some dinner or something, right? Maybe? I guess in the coming days, oh, that's another thing to mention. Here, before I log off, where the fuck did that leg go? Where is it?
Your what?
The leg.
Leg.
The leg that I made. Okay. Leg. Sorry, Noodle. There we go. Okay, so I made a new leg for Noodle. It has a new type of motor in it, and it's located inside of the crossbar, so instead of the motor being located up, like, underneath his neck, it's now inside of his parallel bars. I have no idea if it's going to work effectively, but in any case, there's a new type of motor in here. It's this type of motor. Bam. Dynamixel. I don't know. It's a robotic servo. And I'm gonna try them out, but I needed some, like, data converter, right? Is that what it was? A data converter?
Like a level shifter.
It's a level shifter in order to control this board motor thingy. Control the board on the motor, in the motor. So Mark made a little thing that can do that, and we ordered it from Osh Park, and it just got in. So I've been waiting on that, doing other things, and it should be here in the next couple of days, and then I can hook this motor up and test it and see if it's able to drive this leg and make it do leg stuff. Hopefully it works. If it does, then I will put them in Noodle and see if they do what they're supposed to. And then the walking endeavor will continue with new mechanical bits. But the next walking session will probably involve the accelerometer once we actually have it working or controlled or can see it and know what it's doing. And we're on the right path to doing that. Yeah? Yeah? Right, guys? Come here, guys. Where are you? Tony runs away. Where's Mark?
Where's this camera?
There he is. I'm not just talking to myself in a room alone. There are other people.
Oh,
in
you'll
here.
get there.
Shut up.
Wait, isn't that what you normally do?
Yes. Here, I'm just gonna bring it to you. There's another person. And that person.
Hi.
Okay. I'm not alone talking to myself, I swear. Okay. So, I think the goal, the next goal is to put Noodle on like a lap desk. You know what those are, right? They have like a beanbag thing and then like a hard piece of wood on top of them. I'm going to get one of those and put Noodle on it, and then I'm going to slightly tilt the lap desk, and I'm going to try and work towards a point where his legs will adjust accordingly so that his head is level no matter what. So kind of like Noodle shock absorption.
His first lap dance.
Yes, it's his first lap dance. Mark's just a twit. I guess it'd be like Noodle shock or Noodle, what is it, stabilizer? It's a stabilizer, right?
Rack and noodle.
So, okay, but we're gonna go find some food. Thank you for keeping us company while we figured this out. I'm going to unplug my child so that he's not just constantly hemorrhaging, making angry beeps into the night. Right. So good night, guys.
Ugh.
Enjoy the rest of your day, night, and there'll be more. But Noodle can see now, so I can take him into the yard and he can look at the clouds. All right, I'll see you. Say good night, Noodle. He's saying good night. It just sounds like constant, uninterrupted beeping. See ya.